Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got a bit of an unboxing to show you and a review of a few things that just came through the post 2 seconds ago. So I picked up one of these Kyvol Cybovac. I also picked up an Amazon Echo Dot and some of these, what they're called, smart Wi-Fi plugs. Obviously I'm going to use these to plug in. I'm not really going to do a review, I'll just tell you whether they work or not with the Alexa. I've also got an extension cord coming where you can plug in different things. It's a Wi-Fi one, so you can use this to control it. And I will be putting these in different rooms. Possibly get 3 of them, I don't really know. So we've got a couple of them to look at. Yeah. These are all, I'll leave the links where I got them from, which is just Amazon UK, and I'll show you what's in the box. Now, this this vacuum cleaner is a different one. I actually bought another one last week, and it was the M7 Proscenic, and it was great. It lasted about 2 days, and then it just wouldn't communicate anymore. There was no voice commands working, nothing like that. I didn't hear anything coming out of it, and it was charging it okay. The app wouldn't work. It was working before, I'd done all the scanning and everything, but that stopped working. So I had to go back, and I picked up instead this Kyvol, is it a S31? Oh, bloody hell. Got the box. Get off the road. Yeah, you can see that okay. So this one's the Kyvol Cybovac S31. Comes with a docket station and the self-emptying bin. So hopefully that works okay. So what I'm going to do is just quick show you what's in the box, and then I'll set it all up, charge it all up, do some tests, and I'm also going to see whether, I don't know whether I've got time to see whether I can get these things working with it, but we'll see. So that's what's in the box, that's how it comes if you're interested. Accessories, robot vacuum cleaner there. It's just a bit awkward with space, so let's have a look at the accessories first. In fact, I'll get them all out, so there's that. There's the vac. This looks like the cleaner, yeah. Nothing else in the box. So what we'll do is we'll get a shot of this, just so we've got some space. Leave that there, and then we'll take a look at this first. Hopefully you can see okay there. Okay, dog's asleep for the time being. So shiny black. I think it's a nice colour actually. It's not like the other one was like really shiny, but this is like a dull, but it's got some patterns in it. I'm optimistic. I don't know how these are going to work, but we'll try it. So there's the. I'm not really going to go into too much detail because I want to set it up. I just want to show you how it comes in the box. So it looks like we've got some pads there for cleaning. This does have a mop system where you can lightly mop floors. I don't know how good it is, but we'll test that out sometime. So there's the bin, there's the charger. This is in the UK, so it's 240 volt. Bin opens up. There's a soft rubber silicone seal just around the top. See them there? And there's the bag. Comes out like so. And there's also a filter in the bottom. And that just obviously sucks from the bottom, so it's using this as the filter as well. Take it. Oh, there'll be spare bags. Spare filter bags then. So it looks like they're giving us 2, so you got 3. And I think these last about a couple of months, maybe a month. But yeah, not too bad. You can buy them off Amazon as well. So there's a couple of bags, then the bin, there's the charging points, and also it sucks in from the bottom here. There's a nice rubber soft silicone seal there at the bottom. It's got some rubber pads on the bottom, specs, just for charging points. It looks like, if you can see, there's some reflectors here, so the infrared must bounce off there so I can find it. So that's that. Let's just put that on the side. Some spare bags. And then we've got the accessories. So I want to get this up and charged, see. Get it running. So it looks like we've got a mop system, or the mop attachment rather. Really looking forward to this. So it's exactly the same as the Proscenic M7 I sent back. So it's exactly the same platform they're using, which might be different software. These are just velcroed on. Just take them off. There's a terry towel in one, and there's some spares. Just so you know how much you get. There's a spare, like a terry towel in one, like a thick one. And then there's, it looks like, a lot. 20 or so there. I'm not counting them, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's about 20, maybe 15, but I'm not going to count them. So there's some of them. And then it looks like you've got a spare particle filter and also a HEPA filter for the vac. Yeah, so there'll be one in there, I assume, and a spare one as well. And then also it looks like they give us a remote control, which is exactly the same remote control as the other one. 2 spare spinning brushes and some. I'll leave that like that. Just so. So that's pretty good. And then some instructions. I'm not going to read that, but we're going to get it all connected. There's some QR codes you can scan. So remote control comes with batteries. There's the remote, there's the vac. Take that out, get a shot of that. And there's the vac there. Now, it didn't have a seal on it, but you can tell, can't you, when things are seconds and things. This is new. Oh. Now it's caught up on the brushes. So you do get a spare set of brushes, and you can pick them up off Amazon. I think you can get like a kit where you maybe get some mops and a couple of these for like £15 or something. So looking at the side, so exactly the same setup as the one I sent back. So it's going to be using the same motherboard, but maybe have different software, I don't know. Nice soft rubber feet. Difference is these are orange and the other one was white, black, sorry. 2 charging ports, so I can reverse in, all the same there. It comes with these little rubber inserts, you've got to take them out. They're just going to protect the bump stop at the front. So that's working now. Nice looking robot, nice and shiny on the top. As you can see, you've got the spinning laser, which is going to map it out using the Lidar. I think this uses Lidar and something else as well. You've got an infrared sensor on the front, sensors on the sides, and some sensors at the bottom. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Some things at the back. I don't know how many, maybe 20 sensors. So on the front you've got on-off button, the home button, and it looks like that's a picture of a bin. So that's everything you get in the box, guys. What I'm going to do now, it all looks nice. Oh, there's the bin. If I'll show you the bin. It pops out. It's exactly the same setup. Let's have a look. It looks like there's a spare HEPA filter. Right guys, so I've got the vacuum charged up. Everything's done. I've read the manual. It is the next day, so I'm just trying to remember where I got to. I think the video cut a little bit early when I was explaining about the bins and things, but there's not much more to talk about. I'll maybe go over that later on. I just thought I'd show you the reason why I bought this one. Now this one is a manual one, like a dumb robot, so it's got no sensors apart from like bump sensors and things. It can't reverse back to its docking station. You've got to charge it by plugging it in and waiting. It's also NiCads, lithium ion. Now I've had this one for a few years, maybe 4 years, and it's been fine, it's been great. It's a Lidar, similar type of thing, they all look the same. Yeah. The battery you can take out in this one. This one's got a brush, both go counteractive, so that goes that way. If I can turn it, yeah, and then you can clean all this out, and the bins at the back the same. Charging point at the side, 24 volts. So the problem with this, you set like a small area, medium and large, and you're just leaving it bumps into things and goes around. And it's done a good job, it over okay, but it was getting stuck on carpet and under chairs and things. And what I found was these wheels, even though they've got like about the same suspension, the rubber is a bit more brittle, so it wasn't as grippy. When I look at the Kyvol, it's far better. So I might show you that working, I don't know. But that's the reason why I got this one. So it's light years ahead. Let's have a little look. There's a robot there. I don't know if I've showed you underneath. Yeah. That just goes like that. It's got a few hairs tangled in there. There's the brushes. Like I say, I've read the manual. These are nice soft rubber feet to the point where you can actually pull that off. It all looks good. The bin works okay. What we're going to do is I'm going to plug it back into the base station, and then what we'll do is we'll let it run round. I'll have a look at the app, make sure that we cover everything in the app. Yeah, so back shortly. So that's where I've put the vacuum. So you can see the bin, it's charging, so the light is solidly on. Yeah, I think it goes white for when it's fully charged. Anyway, what we're going to do is, this is where it's staying, it's going to live there now. There's the kitchen. I was going to do this hallway, and it's some shoes there, see how it handles that. And it's going to go in the living room. I think it goes, oh yeah, I've put a barrier on the app, I'll show you. There's a barrier just here so it doesn't go behind there, because it can actually go underneath. I don't know if you can see, but it can actually go underneath and get stuck, so I don't put a barrier there for that. Nothing there, it doesn't really go. If this is open, it'll go around there, but sometimes it closes it. And then it's going to do this living room here. It can't get down there, because it's too tight, but it actually works its way down there. Depending on with these dog cages, there's 2 dogs in there, look. There's Mia. And there's Leah, if you can see. And we've got 1 dog there, so we've got 3 dogs. That one's really old, 20 odd year old. These ones are pretty young. It can actually go underneath here, so it can actually make its way underneath, and it gets caught a little bit on these things. They're supposed to clip up, but they don't, they keep falling down. That one, no. But yeah, a little bit of hazard. It goes down there. I do have a barrier just here. Let's focus on my finger. I do have a barrier just here so it doesn't go up that little lip, because it tries to ride up the lip and it cleans in there, the fish tank and so on. And then it's going to go round here, out into the dining room. If the door's open, see, if it's not open, it'll just leave it and it'll work its way around like and go under there. But if the door's open, it'll try to go around into there. Let's just leave it like that. So that's how the door's normally like that anyway. This side, it can actually go underneath the ledge there, so you usually get dog hairs under there. I have another barrier just here, and I have a barrier along there. And the reason why I have the barrier there, because obviously that lip, and it tries to get up there, and then it tries to get onto there, and then it'll go in the conservatory. I don't want it to go in the conservatory really, because just I don't want it. And also this little thing sticks out, so it tries to ride up on there, It doesn't really cause any problems, it just bangs around a bit. So I've got a barrier just there, like an invisible barrier. Then it'll come into here, I think. The dog ball there, fridge, and that's about it really. I'll move that tripod. And then sometimes, I'm not going to do it today, but I might, sometimes I go out there to let it go in the workshop and do some cleaning out there type of thing. But I'm not going out today, I'm going to leave that. You'll see that on the map actually. Hopefully the washing machine's not too loud. So that's it guys, what we're going to do is we're going to set it away from the app and we're going to see how it performs. So the app itself, you can see now on the app I've got a square box in the living room. That's the chair, so it doesn't go down there, and I've got one at the front door. You can see the kitchen and stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to set it away and then we'll look at the app while we're doing it. So start cleaning, you've got area, spot, room clearing. And I'm just going to go suction, standard, let's start. So what we can do is we can see it moving now. You can see what it does. It's on standard and it's the high vacuum settings, or the super setting, what it's called. It's called super strong setting. I'll just put that on now so you can hear it. That's standard, that's gentle, that's silent, and then that's super strong. You just put it on standard. Now you can see on the map where it's been, or where there's a front. That's just that part there, where there's a couple of shoes. I don't normally take it upstairs to do, I'll just do upstairs manually, but you can take it up there and do multi-floors. It's got the option to do multi-floors. See how it's trying to ride up onto the lip? I haven't set that barrier properly, I'll have to know. What I have found is, if you've got more than 4 barriers, which I have, it tends to like not store some of them properly, like it hasn't done that one properly. The brush is getting right in the corner there. And what it does is a perimeter run first. You've also got the app that says at the top you've got an area. It's done 3 meters squared, 99% battery left. Cleaning time 1 minute, so it looks like 1 minute's going to go back to clean. I think that's just set. So it's going to come back towards me. What else then? So you can empty the dustbin manually. What's it doing now? Right, so you've got, let's have a look. You can switch the maps. I don't want to touch anything while it's doing it, see. We'll do that later, we'll go through the options. And you can see the conservatory there, it's been mapped, it's mapped the conservatory, but it's never been in the conservatory, so just look through that gap. And the hallway next to the kitchen, the garagey area, that's mapped that, but it hasn't really been in there, so the laser actually goes about to where my feet is now, about 10 feet. In fact, if I stand here, right just near the edge, if you look at the map, you should see there, see me little 2 dots next to the door? Dots have got bigger, so you can actually see me from there, which is a decent 5 feet. So if I move, them dots should move. Takes a couple of seconds, then dots should disappear. Obviously when the laser scans around, so it's getting dimmer, the dot should go in a minute. There you go, 1 dot's gone and the other dot has gone. That's pretty cool. The dog asleep. So it looks like it hasn't finished yet. It's going to turn around and come back. Hey guys, so we're in the dining room. Just going to show you going in and out the chair legs. Sensors work absolutely fantastic. Doesn't get to the other robot. That one would be in there getting stuck, and that knows exactly where it's going. I like the fact that when it goes quick up to something, it slows down nice and softly, and then it just touches it just to make sure. Now there's a barrier there. Normally it would go up there. There's a barrier there, so it knows just to say touch that there. Normally it would like ride over it, so the barriers do work, the invisible barriers. The brushes is trying to get, as you can see, the brushes extend, so they do get into the corners. There's a hard lip there which is about 10mm. And I think it goes under here. Oh yeah, it does, yeah. Just get right into them corners, so there should be a little bit of dog hairs and dust. What you could do is if you close the doors and left one door open back to the charging port, it would get into corners like that, but then it'd still be able to get back. What I've noticed is if I close the door or locks itself in, like it knocks the door and it closes, it'll find its own way back a different way, which is really good, isn't it? I think that I'm really impressed with that. So going back under there for another check. Also, the motors, the vacuum suction will increase or decrease depending on carpets and flat, hard floors like this. There's the button there. There you go. That's a lot of crap. In fact, you can see there's a little door there, so it's actually going to get jammed if I fill it up with too much. So this is what I got set. So when it goes back to the base, it does a clean every time. You can see let me see, filter there. That one's wiping. It's a HEPA filter, so you don't have to worry too much, but that's a lot. And I'm using the wrong hand. I'm trying to hold a microphone as well at the same time. It's picked up a lot of crap there. Mainly hair, which is that what I want it for, like short white hair. It's like a bundle, and that was like done yesterday. Yesterday I done it and I got the same. So each day I'm picking up that much crap. So we leave that in there. Yeah. Put it back in. And then I'll do the auto clean.
That's been installed.
and then we'll see if there's anything left. Let me just use the app. Okay. Right, so just emptying on the app. There you go, boom. So I think it goes in forward, then it reverses and finds its way. There's two infrared sensors just on the base where you see the white light flashing, and it's lining them up so it gets direct. Let me just move that a little bit. Oh, it's going to reverse, is it? Yeah, so it's coming back out, it's trying to get exact alignment. It's quite loud, so warning for your volume if you got it set high.
Start dust testing.
And then it'll go around and it'll start to charge up again. I'll wait till it charges up and then I'll take it down and have a look. There's a little bit of a noise there. That's just the brushes touching the sides.
Start charging.
And the brushes are on a silicon arm, so it doesn't cause any problem. Right, let's have a quick look. See what the damage is. Now the bin, I'll show you the bin in a minute. Every time you take something out, like the bin, it tells you on the app, whether you can see there. It says dustbin removed, confirm. Let's have a look. There you go. All empty. There's a tiny little bit there, and that is like a bit of grit, but not bad. The little flappy. Not like a gimmick, but it does work. It's only if you're very light mopping, but I do only have a bit of tiles there, so and a bit of laminate there. I don't really need to do that. I just do that manually. But mainly I bought this for a hoover. This does come out, so you can take this out, take the brush out, and you can give it a clean. There's a few tangled hairs. Daughter's got long hair, so that's off my daughter. And it's pretty easy to clean. You can buy these as well, quite cheap. You can get a kit where you get different filters, and you can keep all this clean as well. So that's where it goes in. It's like a soft rubber. This allows to move up and down for the floors, so you've got like a decent amount of movement there. So that's pretty easy to do. You just put it back in, just locked into there. You can clean all this. Excellent. It's really nice that you can do that. So that's it. The nice rubber feet. You can replace these. You get a spare set, and also in the app it actually shows you how long to change these, or if they get damaged, how long to change the filter and such. So a couple of sensors on the side we mentioned. There's a reset button there, and there's another sensor around there. I would just regularly keep it clean, give it a dust now and again, especially on the sensors. The bin itself, let's just move that and have a look at the bin. Drag it over. If you can see that, there's the two contact bits. There's some reflectors here, so it uses the infrared to line itself up, and that's where it sucks it in. And it's also got some nice rubber feet so it doesn't move. On the back, that's the exhaust port, because this is a vacuum on its own. I've got the 240 version because I'm in the UK, obviously. I suppose 110 will be the same or such. To open it, there's a lid there. Nice and simple, a nice soft silicone rubber seal. And then the bin, or the bag, you just pull out like this. There's even a little, so when you push it in, so that stops any dust coming out. And then when you push it in, it opens up. I didn't even see that until now, but and if I look inside, oh my god, right. So what I'm going to do is, I can't really get it all out because it's like these are disposable. You'd have to like tear it, and these last about a couple of months. And it sucks from the bottom, because in there you can see that's where the motor is. There's another pre-filter there, and it just sucks from there through the, so it's using like the bag as a second filter, and then you just bin that. I mean, as long as it's not ripped, you can be bothered to get like it all out. I don't know what you can see in there. Look at that. That's full of crap in there. So, full of dog hairs. It's like disgusting. But it's working. I mean, look at that. Look at how much crap. I want to get it out actually. I want to show you. This is from yesterday, and I can't even get it all out. If anything doesn't prove that this works, there's some glass. I said there's some glass. There's a piece there. I can't get it all out because it's all at the bottom. But this is like 2 days worth of dog hairs. Believe me, there's a lot in there. Look at that. Disgusting. But this is why you buy these things. I mean, we've got some battery powered overs, G-Techs and stuff, and some, look at this. I done this yesterday but I didn't see it. I put it on the timer and I went away yesterday night or something. So this is in 2 sessions. This is how much crap comes off them dogs. I can't even get it all out, look. What? That's shocking. There's paper, bits of plastic. It's like a plastic thing or something. And there's a leaf, and that means that is like. I mean, honestly, right? There's loads more in there. There's probably half a gain in there. So yeah, 100% works. The app itself. Let's have a little look at the app. So you've got charge, start, area. So you can pick an area. Yeah, and you can move these around to pick different areas, add like another area, and so on. And you can delete them and stretch them and turn, all them type of things. Then you've got spot, so you can do spot clean. We'll do is it 2.3 meters by 2.3 meters area, and then you've got like one where it just does it on the spot there. I'm not really going to use that. Then you've got room clearing, where you can say I just want to clean the dining room and then do the hall but leave the rest. Yeah, you can do that and then add as many as you want. You can zoom in, zoom out. You can see there the chair, that's got a no-go area there. And then you've got your suction, you've got to edit, so you can edit different areas, which is quite cool. So you could say kitchen and dining room, I'm going to divide it, or I'm going to merge it together, so I can make the kitchen and the dining room as one. So you can just, yeah. So that's a good feature. You can rename them as well. Let's have a look. What else have we got then? We've got the suction power, you can change the maps. So I've only got the one map, but you could have upstairs and downstairs and whatever. And just keep switching between them. Then you've got the area at the top, battery remaining, clean time, and then we've got the scheduled cleaning, which is, if it comes on, it might be because I'm using a bit of software that was working. Let's come back to that. So I've got to find the My Map, multi-floor map, so you can have all your maps there. You can turn them off. You've got remote control where you can just do it. You also get a remote controller as with it as well, which is handy. And on there you can turn the volume of the fans up, more powerful, less powerful. You can find it by hitting that button and do like spot cleans and all that. What else have we got then? No-go zones. So you can add a no-go zone, so you could say like add a virtual wall, put that anywhere you want and turn it and things. Or no vacuum areas, no mop areas. So if there's a carpet, say that was a carpet there, you could put that over there, and it would say it was like in the dining room, and you've got a carpet there, so like that. Then you could say like don't mop the carpet type of thing, and then also no vacuum areas. That's pretty sweet. Let's go back, and we've got a voice prompt. You can tell it to talk quieter if it's disturbing people. Deep cleaning, single, So you can have a deep clean single one. I think because I've turned it off, that's why. Yeah, I've turned it off, so it won't work till I turn it back on. I don't want to do that now. But yeah, that needs to be on to communicate. That needs to be plugged in. That's why I couldn't get the schedule cleaning done, because it needs to tell that. Obvious, that's just me being an idiot. Do not disturb. Device sharing. Don't know what that is. Don't know what you do there. We might have two of them maybe or something. Auto boost, so it goes onto carpet, laminate floor, changes the power suction. Reset the maps, battery percentage, cleaning records. You can see there's all cleaning records there, and it tells you what they are. Device name, device details, firmware update, find my Cybovac, and factory reset. So the app itself is good, it works okay. No problems, I don't have any problems with it. The maps are good. The robot itself is excellent. What more can I say? Would I recommend this as a cleaner? 100%. I mean, there you go. That's 2 days. So that means in a week. It's amazing how much dog hairs comes off. But there's not just dog hairs there. I mean, look, you can see that there's bits of crumbs, bits of that's food. It's grit. There's grass, bit of grass in there. Little black bits of plastic or whatever they're made. There's don't know what that is, bit of soil or something, off something. But yeah, it's anyhow. That's just the proof that it works, and I would definitely recommend it. I would really like to have two, one upstairs, one downstairs, link them together, and come on at the same time and start cleaning up. I'm still going to use the violator because I think it's just, I just don't want to get rid of it. I might even change the batteries till lithium ion. So yeah, 100% recommend this Kyvol. The sensors work good. The smart features work excellent. Also, I forgot to show you as well. Maybe do that later, but works with Alexa as well. So if you wanted to, and you set the timer, if you want to come in, just say Alexa, start the Cybovac. It'll come out and start doing its regular cleaning. Alexa just heard there. So overall, it works good. No problems at all. I would definitely recommend it. So I hope you like this video, guys. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. Any questions you want to ask, leave below.